Left home without my coffee this morning, but we're back on track. Whenever I see that long shadow, it makes me want to do solar ignition. We get back to the house, we'll figure out one to do. I have about a dozen good ones. We now have water in our coffee cup and some charred punkwood, pine needles, and leaves in the stove. And let's make an aqua lens out of this piece of plastic wrap, like maybe you would find in a trash can, all wadded up. Just use your patience and go ahead and unfold it, straighten it out. I've actually done this in the wind before. And you're going to gather up 3 sides under your thumb. Watch. That's one side, 2 sides, and the 3rd side. Now you have this pocket. Go ahead and start filling up the pocket. You might have to support it some with your finger. So it's going to take a little bit of dexterity. Let's go ahead and fill that cavity up. Now when you close this up, you want to expel as much air as possible. You'll still have a little air bubble in there, but if you can get it all out, do your best. So you'll gather this 4th side up with the other sides, try to expel a little bit of the air, and start twisting it up. And it will seal itself off nicely. And I have just a very little bit of air in there, not much. It is not going to interfere with what we're trying to do. And once you get it twisted up real well, it will stay sealed up. You can lay it down on the table, put it in your pocket. It's not going to come loose. So let me dry my hands off and we'll get the charred punkwood. I love this stuff, I guess you can tell. And the sun is right here. So let's find it on our finger first. Then we'll go ahead and put this charred punkwood underneath it. You know, when you're trying to focus this in, you could turn it this way, that way, twist it around that way, this way. But do dial it in on your finger first and then put the char underneath the focal point. That's pretty hot right there. That should ignite it. And a lot of times you can't tell if it's ignited until you see that focal point get extremely bright, and you know you have ignition, because that is the focal point reflecting off that ash. Usually it doesn't take this long, but still, it's a great way to make fire. All right, I see I was not close enough to it, and the focal point just got very, very bright. Like I say, you can just put this in your pocket. It'll be fine. I want to show you some more examples of this solar ignition. You can safely put this Aqua lens in your pocket because once you twist that up, it's not going to come undone. And the photons will be coming through this round, through 2 inches of water, back out this round, and then I will focus it. I will move the tinder bundle closer, farther away. I'll rotate this one way or the other to get the hottest focal point. Coffee can lid to keep my car from getting scratched. Let's get some leaves in there. And here is my charred punkwood. Let's try that. Find it on your finger first. And you always want to wear a good pair of shades when you're doing solar experiments. Oh, that feels good and hot. Let's try that. When that focal point gets good and bright, you know you have ignition. You can go ahead and safely put that back in your pocket. And we'll get our pine needles started instead of those wet leaves. All right, y'all, do me a favor. Before you leave my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and in that drop-down list, select all, and do give the video a like. I appreciate you joining me on this one wheel. Catch you on the next one.